This video minute brought to you by McGinnis Group. Contact Deanna McCabe for information about group health, life, long-term care, and supplemental insurance. I'm Executive Director Kevin Robertson, and this is the KDA Video Minute for Friday, August 18th. A few things I want to touch base with today. First of all, our last video minute, we discussed that the KDA is working on a sales tax seminar or series of seminars. So those are all now in place. They're available online, so please click on the link that's attached to this video minute, and or you can just go to our website and find the link. However, those sales tax sessions, we'll call them workshops, will be on Wednesday, October 4th. First of all, we'll be in the morning from 9 to 11. We'll be out in Hayes at Smoky Hill Country Club. And then from 3 to 5 that same afternoon, we'll be in Wichita at the Wichita State Marcus Welcome Center. So those are the two locations on October 4th. Then on October 6th, on that Friday, from 10 o'clock till noon, we'll be at the KU Edwards campus for that session. That'll be free to members and or their staff. So we assume that there'll be a lot of front office folks that will be attending those. So please do that. We have a tax specialist from the Kansas Department of Revenue, Division of Taxation, who will be with us providing that information. And so we hope it'll be very helpful to our members to understand what's exempt, what isn't exempt, how do they file their use tax information, so on and so forth. So please have someone and plan to attend. And secondly, staff has met with the radiation control program folks with the Department of Health and Environment regarding the radiation inspections. So the proposal that we have, or what we've put together to help our members, are first of all, they will be putting out immediately, and we'll be working with them, putting together a frequently asked question sheet, a checklist, and a top 10 violations list to help our members understand what they are looking for during radiation inspections. So that is set to happen here within the next couple weeks. And then secondly, we're working with the Department of Health and Environment also to put together a policy manual directed specifically at dentists. Right now there's policy manuals, they're more broad in range, so we're going to work on a dentist-specific manual for dental offices. And then following the first of the year, once all that's put together, we will be hosting and co-hosting a series of webinars to help our offices deal with and work with radiation, so everybody understands what they need to do to be up to speed with inspections and everything else, and safety for their patients as well as their staff. So that is ongoing, and so please pay attention to some of those things, and we'll make the information available to our members, obviously, as we get it here in the next few weeks and months. A major internal issue that we've been working on with our Council on Constitution and Bylaws is a revision of the KDA bylaws. And the major issue with regard to that is a change of the current Board of Delegates, evolving that into a Board of Trustees. Now that Board of Trustees would have the same authority and guidelines that our current Board of Delegates has, but it would have fewer number of trustees. Those trustees would still be based on a representation of membership from the different 10 component societies around our state. However, it would be a smaller, more manageable, and hopefully more efficient and nimble organization. So if you are concerned or have questions, please be sure to come to your district meetings. We'll be talking about that in more detail, and so we can discuss what the reasons might be for those changes. So encourage you to stay tuned to that and pay attention to those changes. Another meeting what you'd be aware of the Kansas Dental Association is working on is a PreDental Symposium. That'll be on Saturday, October 14th. That's directed at undergraduate students around our state that are in pre-dental clubs. So obviously those are undergraduate students who think they want to be a dentist and they're in those clubs. We're going to be co-hosting that with the Missouri Pre-Dental group, and that meeting will be held at UMKC on October 14th. So If you know anyone, perhaps that you've been mentoring in your local community, make sure they're aware of that. I'll tell you, we have about 150, a room for about 150 total registrants. We're going to carve out about 50 of those for Kansas, so it will be a limited number of people that can attend. So I want to make sure we get that word out to everyone. Right now we're working directly with the clubs, but if you know of anyone, please pass that word along on to them. With that, we certainly hope to see you in the next few weeks at the district meetings. Please pay attention to your district meetings, where they might be. That's a way for you to connect both with what's going on with issues around our state, things that are going on with the Kansas Dental Association, and obviously your other dentists, your peer dentists within your area. So hope to see you then. And with that, we'll wrap this session of the KDA Video Minute.